Hello, everybody. This is Eric Bryant, and I am the National Professionals Membership Chairperson for the National Society of Black Engineers. And I want to cover in this video a summary of the Chapter Health Initiative for Professionals reporting structure. For those members or leaders who have in the past done the CHIP reporting, you know that we basically had a three-tier framework for the reports. Those three tiers were: one, annual reporting. The first piece being a single report that covers the introductory information for your chapter for the year. And it's a very brief report. It covers information that we ask for you one time to present to us. The second tier of reporting is the routine reporting, and that's the information we ask of you to cover on a routine basis. So whenever you're having events or activities, as soon as those events or activities are completed, you submit reports out for those. And then the third tier for the reporting is the quarterly reporting. We cover the entirety of your chapter's programmatic and administrative programming for the given quarter. And so I'll cover what we've done this year with respect to the reports and how they are the same versus prior years, as well as how they are different. First, just a reminder, you can find the information for how to get to this CHIP webpage in a prior video, but you'll find all those reports on the CHIP webpage that I have displayed here. And those reports fall under the Streamline Reporting tab of the webpage. We'll open that up so you can see the structure of the reporting, and I'll just scroll down so that you can view that. What you'll see here is that structure that I mentioned before in terms of the reporting. We've got the annual participation report, and that form actually has not changed for those who have previously filled that out. It has not changed much. There are some questions that are there, very simple, and we ask pretty much for the same information we have in the past. The order of the questions may be a little bit different, but we're talking about the same information, just kind of where you are at the start of the year, what your goals are. You have a budget, submit that, those kinds of things. The second section you'll see here is the quarterly reporting. This is where we've had the most change. In the past, we've had a single report that you completed in a given quarter. What we've done is, instead of giving you a single report that has 60 or 70 questions that you complete the entirety of it and have to have it all entered before you hit submit, we've broken that up. There are now 8 reports that cover those questions. And what that does is it allows you to submit the section of the report that's ready to submit when you're ready to submit it. You don't have to wait on the results from your PCI programming in order to submit your membership report, for example. And that hopefully will make it easier for you to submit the information you need to submit. The other thing this does is, if you do not have, for example, a collegiate initiative program at your chapter, that's not a report that you have to submit. It certainly does not make sense to ask you for information that you're not on programming that you're not actually doing. And so if you're not doing programming in that area, you have no obligation to submit that report. If you do, you can then submit it. So you'll see here that we've got 8 reports here. 4 of them are administrative, 4 are programmatic, and in a future video, I'll cover each of those reports and share with you what's actually included in those reports and how to complete them. The third section here includes the activity reporting that I previously discussed, the routine reporting that we ask you to do with respect to each time you have an individual event. We want to know about it. What I'll say about that particular report is that we have streamlined it for our 3rd year. From year 1 to year 2, we removed some questions. This year, we've removed even more questions. Really want to get the essence of what you've done in a given event or activity. In a future video, I will cover that report specifically to give you some insight into what we are asking for this year in that activity report. And then I've included some new reports that are supplemental and are related to certain matters that are of interest to us that we know chapters are doing, right? So one of those is a scholarship record. And we know a number of our chapters hold scholarship events and give away scholarships. We want to be aware and apprised of your activity in that space. So we've created a separate report for that. We've also created a supplemental report specifically for when your chapter is recognized in local and national media. We want to be aware of that so we can share the good news with all of our members. And so there's now a report specifically asking you to share that information with us. Again, I'll cover those reports in future video as well. A report that is coming but is not released yet is our member recognition form. And it's your opportunity to share some good news about something that a member of your chapter has done so that we can also share that broadly. In a future video, I'll cover that report as well. But as of now, it's not available. When it becomes available, I'll release the video to share with you how to complete that form. So that's the reporting structure. The last thing you'll see on this page is that we've included a reporting status workbook for you to check which reports you've actually submitted and completed on behalf of your chapter. And I'll cover that in a future video as well. So that's a summary of the reporting structure for the Chapter Health Initiative for Professionals. If you found this video to be useful, by all means, drop a like on the video and make sure to subscribe to the NSBE Professionals YouTube channel for more information about the CHIP program, as well as all the activities that the NSBE Professionals are executing currently. Thank you for watching.